Anybody want to come over here by that red and green light on the table?
Grab my motion.
There's a
compressor starting up.
Can somebody come and stand right down by these red and green lights in the circle here with us? Actually, reach out and touch those red and green lights. They're not going to hurt you. That's good.
Dry field's staying at 3.5. If that's you, that's affecting.
What happened then?
I don't know what happened. I've never seen a camera do that. It was like the screen just blew out and, got really bright and flashed and went off. Like I said, I've never seen a camera do that.
I saw the flash. I mean, there's no doubt about that.
So I wasn't sure if it was like, I thought at first like the electricity had gone off, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, my camera's not attached to that.
Did you hear anything?
No.
Static or anything? Or?
Nope, I didn't.
If there was a spirit here that did something to Beth's camera, could you please do what you did before and try to turn it off?
Are you playing around with the equipment here on us? Can you come over here by us and maybe touch one of us in some way, or?
Could you tap on my shoulder? Would you like us to go?
Something up there?
Should we leave this place? Would be a toilet flush?
Ghost turds. Haunted ghost turds.
You can even see the pipe shaking. Well, now it's not, but when it was going, it...
You guys want to take it up front now? She's back there.
Oh, I got a question.
Is the Ouija board hotter?
It's actually very cold.
Anybody want to go sit in there alone for a while?
Okay, I'll go. Hand me a voice recorder. Alright, I'm
Nice
gonna go
knowing you. We
sit in
appreciate
there.
you, all your efforts on the
Scary
show.
room. Don't lock me in. Something just pull on me? Did you just pull on me? Are you sure?
All right.
Amanda, were you touched?
It felt like someone pulled on the back of my shirt.
Maybe someone doesn't
Seriously.
want you in there.
Alright, well, I can see the whole open area, so it's not that creepy in here, but...
You want to be solo in there?
Yeah.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you.
We'll be upstairs.
Good to know.
Hey, look, a padlock. We won't lock her in.
Are we gonna do anything out here then, or are we gonna...
He's moving.
Okay. Matt, start us off with the ghost talk.
If there are any spirits here with us, we have some machines here on this little black box over here that can detect your presence if you come towards them. Would you please come towards them for us so that we know that you're here? We just want to know you're here. We're not here to harm you. We're not trying to aggravate you.
Wasn't there a story about two people who were camped down here?
There was supposed to be a bar. There was two men were supposed to have died in a bar fight in the 30s.
In the basement.
Yeah. However, I don't know if that's actually, if there's any record or anything to back that up. That's something we want to research.
It's a hell of a bar fight.
Yeah.
So this was like a gang shooting, not necessarily just
It didn't really go.
fisticuffs related?
It didn't really go into specifics.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't really think there's anything here.
I would concur.
I mean, experiences are reported in this part of the basement. There's high EMFs. There's experiences reported in the upstairs on the main floor. In the back part, there's high EMFs there. In the front of the building, where people are supposed to see like these other apparitions out of the corner of their eye, while this bar is on a busy street, maybe the heavy traffic going by could be causing infrasound, or which is low frequency sound out of the human hearing range. It's under 20 hertz. It can cause uneasy feelings, and it can cause you to see things out of the corner of your eye.
Should we let Amanda out of the closet? I think it would be like appropriate. Maybe Matt can carry her over the threshold.
You know it's not soundproof, right?
That's another one for Facebook.
Right. I'm gonna end recording.
And you.
Yeah, okay.
K2 go crazy in there?
No, not at all. No movement whatsoever.
All right. Onward!
Anything moved? Oh my god, there's
Doesn't look like it.
ghost put a thermometer there.
No, nothing moved out of the circle. Yeah.
Yep, disc is full. Think we'll need it again, or?
Are we done with this? Should I put the cigar back?
Let me just check the control shot. I'm gonna allow pictures to be sufficient. Two people are talking or something? Or?
What are we talking about?
We're going to do the session of Kurt's photograph.
Photograph.
Yep.
What happened?
I was just taking a picture of the women's room.
Okay.
And I caught the shadow, which looks like, because it's about this high, kind of almost like a head-looking thing here with almost like a dress or a skirt to it, which you can see on the picture. And I was just taking that for just my regular collection.
Collection of
Yep.
photos of women's bathrooms?
Yes. You should see the ones at Burger King.
That's kind of cool. Okay.
Now, so what I did was, I'm trying to recreate it, but I set the camera just like this on the edge. Put my hands here to stabilize it. Took the picture. But so, obviously the flash had to be on. It could be, I mean, you can tell when I stand here, my shadow is right in that sight. But if you're looking at our shadows are hitting up here more. They're coming up higher. So, I mean, is it paranormal? I don't know, but...
I think it's Kurt's shadow. I mean, yeah, the flash does kind of wash some of it out, but you can still see like the bottom half of the shadow.
Matt, I want to know why you're checking out my bottom half. Amanda, do you have an opinion?
I do not.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Like I said, I never once said it was anything. It's just one of those cool things.
I got the DVD camera.
That is that.
That's great.
All right, Bob, we have one last thing for you.
Sure.
We're giving these away to all our friends who have worked with us.
Oh, lovely. Well, thank you.
Handcrafted, Paranormal Generation.
Outstanding. And
In the handy purse.
in the handy purse.
Yeah, I didn't notice you didn't carry a purse, so we thought.
No, I'm not quite that accessorized, but thank you. We'll keep this in good standing, probably in that cabinet, that tall boy right behind us.
Excellent. So yeah, so thank you for letting us come on in and
Bravo.
check it out and showcase you a little bit. So it's appreciated.
Excellent.
All
Well,
right. Shaker's Cigar Bar, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You guys had a good time there?
Yeah.
Neat.
That was just the ambience in that building is incredible in itself. We got to go through there, got to do our investigation. We did come up with a couple of cool pieces of evidence to go over. I know Matt's got our first one. You had a camera set up in the ladies' room. Is that something you do often, Matt?
I hope not.
But you've had a bathroom cam set up
Yes.
for our investigation, and you did actually capture something. That's the bathroom where they believe that Elizabeth, the little girl,
Right.
haunts and her spirit is still within the ladies' room. You had the camera set up and you caught something. What do you
I
have?
actually caught something on audio.
This is on the audio of the camera.
Audio of the camera,
Okay.
yes. I went through my entire video and I tagged any sounds that I heard, like what it sounds like when the vent comes on and what it sounds like when there's water running in the men's bathroom right next door, and none of the sounds I hear really have the same sound. That is the only time in my entire video where you heard that noise.
Now, how many other females were in the building?
Just Amanda and our camera operator, Beth.
Okay.
But I mean, at the same time, there was a vent right behind my camera, so I mean, it's not the air coming on. It doesn't have the same sound, but could it have been like something like maybe some kind of noise coming through the vent.
That's pretty loud to be coming through the vent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a female breath to me.
I mean,
We know it's not the vent because it would have done that multiple times.
all throughout my video, you can hear the vent, so I know the sound.
That's a pretty cool find. That's sweet.
Yeah.
All right. We also got to the other cool thing we had was Justin and I in the bar area.
Right.
Now we did our session. We'd start in the back side of the bar area. We'd hear noises in the front. We'd move to the front. We'd hear noises in the back. It was constantly wherever we weren't, we were hearing this kind of knocking and slight banging noises. But you've got the recording here. Why don't you just kind of describe what we had?
Yeah, see, when we were sitting at the bar, started the EVP session, and Curt started asking questions. You know, could you give us a sign? And shortly thereafter, this is when we recorded it. What it was two glasses clinking. The glasses were just across the bar from us, probably 4 feet or
There's
so.
a distance between you guys and us across the bar.
Another thing to note is just prior to this, our camera operator was talking about how her batteries, her brand new charged batteries, were almost dead. And I noticed that after the EVP session, the batteries in my recorder were almost dead as well.
So we basically had the clinking noise of the glasses clinking.
Right.
We had your battery and your recorder drained significantly during that time. And we also had Beth on the camera. We had her camera, brand new charged battery,
Sure.
professional battery, work its way down to nothing in a matter of just minutes as well too, which is very, very strange in itself. So
Now, is that paranormal? I don't know, but it's something that's definitely interesting.
it's a strange coincidence. And really the only other thing for Shakers, and we kind of played on this already when we were there the other day, but we did have that photograph we tried to debunk when I was down there a few days earlier, that photograph of the shadow of possibly the little girl Elizabeth who resides in the ladies' room there, that shadow from outside. We tried to recreate that picture, and we're pretty well out of consensus. I think that it was more or less probably my shadow. We recreated it several times. I'd snap the picture, you wouldn't see the shadow at all, but if I angled the camera at just the right level, we could take it, and that sunlight coming in would be enough to create that shadow and give us that effect of looking like that. You guys have anything else to add to that, or?
I think I agree with what you're saying, though. That camera angle and the lighting coming in can make all the difference in the world of whether or not you see the shadow or not. So.
And the picture was taken late afternoon. Behind us would have been west, so as the sun is setting in the west, it's going to be more sunlight coming through the window, at that dinner hour, so to speak. It could have caused that, so.
Sure.
But still kind of a cool thing to have. You can see where people would see those or have those pictures taken and, think it was something unique or paranormal. But, that's why we go through and really try to debunk these things as best as we can. So, all right, anything else to add as far as Shakers goes? Great time.
I know Matt had an experience with the K2 meter when he was using it down in the basement. He thought it was pretty good.
No.
Do you want to demonstrate what happened for us?
No.
All right, guys. Other than that, I think we're set then. That's what we've done on Shakers. I think, again, the building's got a lot of history to it, a lot of history. And, there's some things that we can't totally explain 100%. Kind of left open. But, history of hauntings in that building, a lot of activity from people, from owners to guests who have been there. It's definitely, a place to check out. And love to get a chance to maybe go back there again sometime.
Love to.
All right.
Very good.
All right, we'll get you some information on the next investigation over the next couple days. Let you know where we're heading next. And we'll take it from there.
Good.
All right.
Very good.
Good job, guys.
All right.